What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze here. We're back with another video, and in today's video guys, me going over how you should be going about summoning on banners and how do you know which banners you shouldn't be summoning on. I wanted to make this video because I know a lot of people still be watching my should you summons and stuff, but I want to give you guys some insight onto how you could evaluate for yourself and know if a banner is going to be worth summoning or not. Just by looking at the banner and seeing if your account specifically, if it's worth it for you. So let's hop into the video. Before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to 35,000 subscribers. Guys, we're at the 33,000 subscriber mark. And if you guys have not hit the subscribe button already, definitely make sure to. And without the way, let's discuss how you go about checking to see if a banner is worth summoning for your account specifically. Alright guys, so right now on Global, the only banner that is out is the Valentine's special pickup draw event, which is the New Wings King. So the only banner out right now on Global is going to be the New Wings King banner, and in terms of this banner, on my Should You Summon video, I went over the rates for the banner, I went over each character featured on the banner, and then I told you guys that the banner is a skip banner. How did I come to that conclusion, generally speaking? The reason why is because most of the characters on the banner are not worth picking up, even if you don't have them, let's say. Right? So that's the first thing you should do when you check a banner. So King obviously is brand new, so you would want to pick him up if you are summoning on his banner. Guardian Elaine, she's okay as a backline on Crimson Demon and OG Demon. So on those scenarios, she can definitely be good. Jenna and Zenari are only really good for the drops. Zenari being also good for Belmos as well, so she has some use. So Elaine and Zenari are like the most useful. Jenna's kind of useless there. Noblesse Easton, the summer version, is not crazy at all. Derriere is also not that crazy either. I don't think she's worth summoning for. Oslo and Hawk is not worth summoning for. This Guardian Hawk and Elizabeth, no. True Seeker Merlin is, yes. This summer Merlin is, I would say, because of how powerful she is with the attack seals. Malasula is a 50-50, I'd say. If you don't have an Ignite blocker, then she's definitely worth picking up. If you do already, like Freyr, or you have like a Scotty already built, then not as much. And then Summer Deanna is obviously going to be a very good character. So in terms of the banner itself, we have one good character. I would say Elena's bad, so bad. Zenari does have more of a use because she's Belmo, so I won't say she's bad. Bad, good, 50-50, good. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 units out of a banner that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 characters on the banner, guys. Which is crazy to think about, right? So when you are looking at a banner, that's the first thing you have to understand if it's going to be worth summoning for you. Another thing to take into account as well is going to be the amount of pity it's going to be required to get the character. If it's a 600 banner character, you get them in only 20 multis. If it's a festival, it's going to be in 30 multis. So that is something to to take into account in terms of the guarantees. Another thing to note as well is that festival banners have most of the time the rate up of a 0.25%, which means the odds of you pulling that festival is a lot lower than pulling a 600 banner character. Not to say that 600 banner characters are better or the banners are better. They're not most of the time, but I would say that if you are trying to get the character on their first release, then this is going to be the best time to pick up the character. If you're trying to get this New Wing King, and this is because this is his initial run, this is going to be the best odds of you actually picking him up because he's 0.5% here, whereas when he gets put on other banners in the future, he'll probably be like 0.2 and probably less, if he ever gets put on like a festival banner, whatever the case. So that is kind of how I go about it, right? I look at the characters featured, I see what characters are good, I see what characters are usable as well, and then we kind of decide from there. So what I like to do is if it's a banner like this, and let's say I'm on my free-to-play account. Let me go on my free-to-play account and show you guys as well. The banner is also out on JP as well, so I can kind of show you guys on my free-to-play account. In terms of the characters I need on this banner, I would need this King, I would need this Elaine, I would need Jenna, I don't need Zenari, I do need this Easton, I do need that Derriere, I do need Oslo and Hawk. I think I have this Elizabeth already. I have Summer Merlin, I have Green Malasula, and I have Summer Deanne. So in terms of the banner, in terms of what I own, I do not own half the banner. So that is another thing that can kind of come into the discussion as well when thinking about if the banner is worth summoning for you specifically, right? Versus me on my Global where I own all these characters already, it's not going to be worth it for me to summon on this banner, because what I really gain out this banner, if I am summoning for it, would be mainly just King, because that's the only character I'm really wanting to pull for if I am summoning on this banner on my global, let's say, versus my JP, where there are a lot more options where I can actually pull characters with like Jenna, Elaine, Easton, Darriere. Even though these characters are not great characters, there's still box CC that I could get on my account, and it could definitely, you know, boost my account in some way, shape, or form. So that is something to kind of think about as well, but it's not something that you should, like, you know, always go on a banner and summon on it just because you're missing 90% of the characters on the banner. If the banner is a bad banner, it's not going to be worth summoning for, even if you are missing a lot of the characters. Like, as an example, if you were to start a brand new account right now, and because you start a brand new account, you don't own a single character on this King banner, is this banner worth summoning for? I would still say no. And the reason why is because the amount of good characters versus the bad characters on this banner is not that great. It's like a 50-50 pretty much. You have Summer Diane, True Seeker Merlin, Melasila is, you know, her herself is a 50-50, and then you got like Zeneri and then King. So that's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. So 50-50, literally. You have a 50-50 on which character is going to be worth summoning for you versus not worth summoning for you, even if you don't own the banner, right? Even if you don't own any of the characters on the banner. You have to also think about how valuable the characters are on your account, and also, you know, if it's going to be, you know, beneficial for your account. Another thing to take into account as well, though, with this banner specifically, is that since it's a Valentine's special pickup draw, it does have seasonal characters, and seasonal characters are a lot rarer than regular characters on banners. You're not going to be seeing this Guardian Elaine on the SSR tickets. You're not going to be seeing Jenna, Zeneri, Summer Easton, Darriere. You're not going to be seeing any of these characters because they are seasonal. So that is another thing to take into account as well. If you see a banner and the characters on the banner are seasonals, and it also comes with a very strong main character, then the banner might not be a bad banner to summon on. But remember, because I'm using this King banner as an example since it's out at the moment, it is a good banner if you are summoning only for the King and you don't mind picking up some of the unfeatureds. But if you are summoning to, you know, snipe like a Summer Merlin or like a Summer Diane, and you don't really necessarily care about the King as well, then that's not going to be worth summoning for. You also have to, if you are summoning on a banner, you have to want the main character and the side characters as well. That's what makes a banner valuable, in my opinion. That's why when I go on my Should You Summons and I'm telling people like, oh, if you are going to be summoning on this banner, you're summoning for the New Wings King. And if you pull Druid Zeneri, or if you pull True Seeker Merlin, or if you pull Summer Diane, then that is a W along the way as well. So that's pretty much how I go about banners, guys, and in terms of how I would recommend if the banner is a Should You Summon or not. So that's kind of like my thought process going over it. Most of the time though, for you guys to just understand it fairly easily, like a festival banner most of the time is going to be a must summon banner, and then a regular banner, a regular 600 banner, most of the time is going to be a skip banner. There are some scenarios where the banner might not be a skip and the banner might just be worth summoning for just because of the main unit. An example like that would be like Jormungand's banner. When she came out, Jormungand was a must summon because she was able to basically make the deer completely clearable with like pretty much any red, blue, and green comp that you had, right? That's how strong Jormungand was, and so she was a must summon, even though she was a 600 banner, and even though the featured characters on the banner were not the greatest, right? So there are scenarios where it's like, okay, because the main feature character is just that good, then it is worth summoning for. And you know, that's another like part of that I use to pretty much evaluate if a banner is a Should You Summon or not. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I wanted to give you guys my insight and thoughts on how I go about my Should You Summons. Not to say that you guys shouldn't watch my Should You Summons, you know what I'm saying, but I wanted to give you guys the, you know, the intelligence, you know, the thought process of like how I go about it. But yeah, I hope this video is helpful. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.